Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And before you ask, yes, I'm sporting the Juno shirt again, man. I still believe. I am a huge believer in that project. You know, I went to the tweeter yesterday, and I was asking. I directed to the entire Juno community. What's being built there? What do you have on the chain to support a reason to have the chain? And I got two answers, and I'm putting it out here on this video in case anybody is more familiar with Juno than I am. Uh, I got two answers. I got Enride, which is coming soon, and Dow Dow, which is here. And I had to ask again. I was like, is that it? I mean, you got two things over there. That is a big chain. That's a big market. I mean, that's a big ecosystem. And you're only supporting two projects. So if anybody is more in tune with this, I'm looking for a reason to pile in, man. I really am, because I like to make money. And if it goes up, you're my favorite chain. But you you got to have more than that, man. There's got to be more than two things over there. So if anybody is aware of anything, please put in the comments below. I'll put it out, man. Look, I'm your friend here. All right, your friend here. Help me help you. All right. So we're doing the Jackal today, and we're doing it because we got Patrick on tonight. Now they had an unfortunate incident happen, meaning that they got poor Patrick got SIM swapped. So some jackoff has got his Twitter and is just posting all kinds of silly stuff. I think anybody who's familiar with the project is well aware that the Twitter has been hacked. But yeah, I mean, there's still optics that we have to talk about here, or at least get addressed. So Patrick will be on tonight. It's going to be very brief, man. Not Patrick, but the ex. Look, he got SIM swapped. All right, it happens. I'll let the man explain it himself. But aside from that, if you have Jackal questions, I mean, we got the boss, the CEO. He's going to be here. So please tune in, ask him questions. The guy is incredibly sharp. Ask him anything. He is that kind of guy. He's not going to dodge it. He's going to hang right around, and he's going to answer everything. So price, yep, took a shellacking yesterday, but in its defense, pretty much all the Cosmos took a shellacking, man. There was not a lot of love. But a couple folks cleared out some big positions, and now we are still settled back in right here and looking at that ugly red number. Oh my God. Oh, that's the end of all things. I'm a fan of this number. That's one that I actually like. I'll take 116% over 30 days, man. And yeah, I'll just smile as I do it. The 90-day chart looks a hell of a lot better. There was a big correction yesterday, man. I mean, this hit across the board. Everything got shellacked. TIA got shellacked, and that's been my other giving tree. A cash took a little bit of a hit. There were some 10s, 20s, 30s all the way across the board. So I'm not freaking out. People will realize profits. They should realize profits. People should realize profits. Nobody's ever gone broke doing so. So I'm not exactly concerned about it, and I'm still up stupidly on this thing, man. I kind of like it because the price is finally catching up with the potential. And speaking of potential, that's literally why we're doing this video today. We're updating our graphics. I don't know if you could see the new animated lower third that our graphics guy is making, but we're changing everything, man. New intros, new outros, break scenes, lower thirds, everything. So as they get more complex, like this one right here with the animated graphics and all that stuff, the files get larger and larger, and we have trouble transferring them. Now, traditionally we could just go with an FTP, but I don't want to go with an FTP. I want to go. I want to use blockchain technology where possible. So, because we're big Jackal supporters, what I did was nice and simple. I created a new wallet. It costs nothing. I put a few bucks in the wallet of Jackal. There's one chain attached to it. Well, Adam and Jackal. And then I just created a new Jackal account over on the Jackal dashboard, and I gave the seed phrase to my graphics guy. I gave my seed phrase to him so that we both have access to it. Now, Jackal has said that they're going to enable a share feature, which will make this a whole hell of a lot easier, but it's not there yet. So what we're doing is turning Jackal into a private, secure FTP, and this is exactly how we're doing it. So that's a Jackal dashboard. There's the wallet. Like I said, I put 200 Jackal in it. We're just using the free 2 gigs, but as the files get bigger, obviously we're gonna have to sign up for month to month. But $8 for a terabyte, yeah, I'll take that one. So this is why it works and why it works so well for us. Just anybody can make folders. Either he or I can make folders. It works a treat. And then we upload stuff on this side. Now, if you're moving smaller videos, no big deal. Or if you're moving smaller things that you can just simply email, no big deal. You can do that anywhere. But we're not. All right, we're sending off. We're putting up bigger files, so we need to have room to do that. So I'm going to upload a file right now. We're just going to use this as an example. And if you want to see the progress of the file, open up the console. It's going to show you everything that's going on over here. That's what Jackal sees. So the file is being encrypted on my machine. It's being sent up to the Jackal protocol. The Jackal protocol is putting it on the block. It is giving me a file ID and a chain ID. It's locking it on the block, and then it is randomly assigning it to a storage provider over here. And that is it. So 156 megs. It goes up super quick. Try that with anybody else. Try that with their competitors. And there it is. So now anybody that has access to this wallet has access to that file. And because this is hot storage, not cold storage, it's very, very, very easy to manipulate. Now, this is the difference between hot storage. Let me close this out here. This is the difference, if I could hit F12, between hot storage and cold storage. See, once you put it up on Jackal, it's actually hot storage, and here's a pretty good example of it. So when you hit the little button that I want to preview the file, you see that number over there? You see how fast that is going? That is them pulling it off and just getting this thing ready to be displayed onto the blockchain for me, and there it is. So it is manipulatable.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and
kittens. Oh my God, what an old
kittens.
video. Look at that, man. I still had I still had color. I still had color in my beard. Look at this. This is like a year old. This is what a year in crypto does to you. But look at the prices, how old this was. Look at that. Secret, $5.20. AMP was still a nickel. VChain, 9 cents. Scale, 23. And Arch, ACH of all things is still 6 cents. That's a very old video. But that's neat. And you can play the videos from here. There's a lot of things you could do with this if you were a clever developer, which I know they are. But there's a lot of different things that you can do with this. But what we're doing with it is simply coming over here and clicking the download button, and we're going to be downloading the file. So I sent it up, and my graphics guy can download it on the other side, and that's it. He's off and running. He has the file. This is a file. This is an FTP. That is effectively what it is right now, and it moves the data really, really quick. So there it is. That's it. It's up. It's ready to be downloaded. It's saved in my own folder. So it moved it from my computer to his computer, and it never saw the light of day. It never saw any kind of big, massive central processing site. Didn't see tons of other people's servers. The data was never exposed. The data was never exposed. Let me say this one more time, just so I'm clear. The data was never exposed. It went from wallet to wallet, which they will do when they put the share feature in, but right now it effectively never left this wallet. So there's lots of different things that you can do with this if you want to do it. There are tons of get inventive. Get inventive. All right. The technology exists. Figure out how best to utilize it. But people are gonna. And the more they come up with stuff, the more they have to use Jackal. The more they have to use Jackal, the higher the price of Jackal goes. If you want to know why a token will go up in value, it's because people use it. So find a way for people to use it, and we just showed you one. So again, guys, we're live with Jackal tonight. Patrick, CEO of Jackal, is going to be live with us tonight, 1800 Central. You guys know the where, you know the when, you know the who, how, everything. So hope to see you guys there. Bring your questions, man. That's kind of the big thing. Questions or comments, Scott@thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. And please be real, real smart with your money, guys. Cheers.